Have you had any good dreams lately? Some people say they sleep and never dream. Some people, when they dream, the dream is very vivid. Uh, Janet, my wife, dreams in great detail. She can tell you various twists and turns. There's always a search, there's always some kind of mystery, but it never has an ending. I'll listen to these details some mornings and think there's going to be a really exciting story. And I'll ask, what happened? And she'll say, I don't know. Sometimes when I dream, it's totally different. My dreams have a narrative. They have a start, some kind of finish. Either it wakes me up because it was a frightening finish, or just some resolution to the story part of the dream occurs. In my dreams, there's often silliness. I have had dogs talk in my dreams. I have had all kinds of interesting adventures and other things in dreams. To talk about dreaming from the pulpit on Sunday really won't be talking about these things that we do at night, whether we've stayed up too late or whether we've had pizza or whether we're not sleeping well. I'm talking about more spiritual and bigger things than that. We're going to look at a classic dream story on Sunday. You'll be reading out of the book of Genesis, chapter 28. You'll read verses 10 through 12, but you can read a little more in there. The story of Jacob and his dream and the ladder, and how that dream for him literally becomes the rungs that lead to God. And so the message comes in that story that sometimes God chooses to speak to us when our mind is in another place than just the reality of the day. Dreams are one way that we do that, to sit and daydream or to think on something. A more spiritual way to do that is when we meditate and pray on something without any particular narrative, but open to what our mind and our spirit might lead us to. We as Christians tend to think that occurs when the Spirit of God guides us in our thinking. So, on this coming Sunday, let's talk a little bit about what happens to us in dreams. I hope you'll bring an open mind and heart. Dreams are as old as the biblical narrative for a way for God to tell us that He will speak to us in His own mysterious way. Joseph, of the many coat version, he had his sheave of dreams that we know well about. We know that Ezekiel saw the wheel in his dreams. We know that John had a big dream about the holy city of God. And the book of Revelation fleshes that dream out. Dreams are important in the Scripture, so we will talk about them ourselves on Sunday. I hope that you'll read Genesis 28, particularly around verses 10 forward, but that chapter might be good reading for you as we think together. I hope to see you Sunday. I hope that you'll bring a friend and be present if you can. Come and join in the worship of God, because after all, sometimes when we sit in worship, dreams come to us, not because we're asleep, but because we're open to the Spirit's speaking. I hope to see you there.